watching The White Lotus for the plot. The plot is fine-ass men.
Fine men.
They're really hot. They're really hot. They're really, really hot.
Today we're gonna play a little game called Meme Myself and I.
Okay.
We're gonna have you react to popular memes from the previous seasons.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hand these to you. If you can just do them one at a time, so read it out loud and then react to
Okay,
it.
I'm grateful for Mike White writing this line specifically for gay Twitter. These gays, they're trying to murder me. I mean, it's the best line.
Maybe ever.
Maybe ever.
Yeah.
I've got a hat with that line
Do
on.
you?
My friend bought it for me as a present.
When you got cast in this,
No,
or?
before. Because I'm such a fan.
Oh my God.
And like that and I was obsessed with that whole sequence on the boat. Like obsessed with it. Me
Yeah.
and my friends would act it out. Like her crying with the gun.
Yeah.
Like just shooting. Like it's the best. Yeah.
Is any line in this season gonna top that line?
I honestly think there are some really, Mike is so funny. There are so many memes, potential memes from this season, 100%. Sucks that today's the White Lotus season finale, this song will forever hit. It's true.
The theme song's a banger.
It's a banger, and there's actually a really magical story. Most of the time, we were just by ourselves in the hotels, but there was a few times that there were other actual guests, and there was a wedding going on. Nick, who plays Zion, and I were like walking back to our rooms. We heard the theme tune, they were dancing to it at the wedding.
No way.
And it came came on the wind, and we were like, and we just stopped. And we were just looking at each other like, just, oh my God. And that theme tune was just playing, and it was like one of the most magical moments.
That's insane.
Ever.
And you can tell them like, guys, we're filming right here. Yeah, that's so cool.
It was so cool.
People love the theme song.
Oh my
and
God,
people look
yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah.
The remix. Like there's
Yeah.
a
The
club
remix.
remix.
I've heard it out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Famously,
yes.
it was
So
played
many-
at a party when in Thailand.
It was. My husband DJ'd
Yeah.
a bit of a party when we were all together in Thailand. We had a
Yeah.
big cast and crew party, and he put that song on.
It came on and
it was a-
everyone
it
was
was a
like,
hit.
Crazy. But also then like kind of paranoid too. Like, I don't know if I want to hear this song right now. Yeah.
No, we definitely
Yeah.
by that stage we
by
definitely
that
wanted
stage
to
we
hear it.
wanted to hear it.
That's awesome.
Can we please raise a GoFundMe for Belinda's spa business? Natasha Rothwell has me ready to invest. I mean, we absolutely should.
This is so
Okay.
funny. Like, so many people reached out to me about Belinda season 1 or just like, how much money did she hand you? And like, we want to contribute.
Fans really wanted to support the spa business.
I love that. I love
So
that for
good.
her.
Yeah, Belinda's like a truly good person.
Yeah.
In a sea of really quite bad people.
Yeah.
So I am totally team Belinda.
Are we gonna see a bit of that in this season?
We're gonna see her. She's going to Thailand sort of to edify herself and learn more things that she can bring back to the White Lotus in Maui. And of course, things don't necessarily go to plan. So
Why would they at the White Lotus?
why would they? Do they ever?
Yeah. What was that phone call like when you found out that season 3 was then gonna be a follow-up from season 1?
Mike hit me up while he was still shooting season 2, and he was like, I'm noodling around with this idea with Belinda, would you be interested? And I told him season 1, I was like, I follow you to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
And so I'm very much a realist and I'm in this industry, and so nothing's promised. And I was like, he hasn't written anything yet, so I'm not gonna like hang my hat on it until I know it's official. And then after he wrapped, he was like, can we go out to dinner? I was like, yes. And he told me and I freaked out. Hashtag White Lotus All-Stars episode where these two have a fight over the last chair. My money's on Jake Lacey.
Yeah, there you go.
Jake all day.
I agree.
They were so good
Yeah.
at playing absolute arrogance and the entitlement.
If you can truly like feel hatred when you see a still image, like
still?
I did when doing this research, like
They did an amazing job.
Agreed.
And also, I love the fact that Theo's English.
Yeah.
His American is so good.
yeah.
Season 2 of White Lotus would be so different if Portia had watched Love Island and knew how to stay away from men from Essex.
The shade of
I know.
I remember finding that really funny,
Mm-hmm.
that like this American girl obviously thought like, oh, this British guy.
Yeah.
And it's like she just couldn't see that he was classic Essex boy, which love, nothing wrong, but it's like, I love that cultural thing
I
where you
totally
don't
agree.
quite, because we do it the other way around.
Right.
American boys, people can be like, wow, and
Mm-hmm.
then like an American friend will be like, Trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Not
They
New
are-
Jersey.
They're really not
Yeah.
special. They've just got an American accent.
Yeah, because you think
Yeah.
British boy, you think Hugh Grant, you think posh,
Totally.
nice, but so
Yeah.
it was fun to see like an Essex football
Yeah.
lad depicted on such a major TV show.
And Leo was so good.
So
Leo
good.
was so good. And he actually checked in on me a lot when I was out
Really?
in Thailand, being like, hope everything's okay. Because, like, it's quite intense.
Yeah, I
You're
bet.
away for a long time, and it's a bit like a social experiment because you live where you film and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And Leo was so good at being like, just checking you're all right.
That's really kind.
Yeah.
Me, I'm watching The White Lotus for the plot. The plot is fine ass men.
Fine, man.
They're really hot. They're really hot. They're really, really hot. They are.
They're very symmetrical.
And I know Will Sharp. He actually directed me in a film.
Oh, really?
Like, honestly, one of the cleverest people I've ever met. I had no idea that he was going to be in White Lotus. But then he turned up and I was like, Will? Playing an American, like, it was so mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And he was so great.
Yeah.
And this season continues the theme.
You will
Yeah.
not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed.
That's
I mean,
right.
fine women as well. Like they're
that's
attractive
a
cast,
given.
but
That goes without
but
saying.
That's right.
Mia and Lucia leaving the White Lotus, and it's the Lizzie McGuire movie with the two versions of Hilary Duff. That is the best film.
Yeah, it's an iconic film.
The fact that the girly pops group together at the end to defeat, what's his name? Paolo?
Yeah.
Paolo?
Sing to me, Paolo. Come on.
Oh my God, it's so good. But that is very true. That is
Yeah.
and I loved Mia and Lucia.
I know.
Love.
I know they could get a spin-off. They could be
Oh,
spin-off
they
characters
could
for sure.
totally get a spin-off.
Yeah.
They could come back at some point, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
I'm just thinking, I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, they
hopefully.
could. Yeah.
Every outfit Portia wears in the White Lotus gives off this energy. 100%.
100%.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
I
a
love
mishmash
that.
of everything. Yeah.
That's
it's like
early
she-
Disney.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Ashley Tisdale,
Ashley Tisdale.
Nickelodeon, Disney red carpet vibes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That clutches everything.
I know the
wow.
kind of clutch. I need to watch The White Lotus tonight in a sports bar setting. I want us all screaming at the TV with Aperol spritzes in hand. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this season.
We drank a lot of Aperol spritz.
We did.
too.
Even though we were in Thailand, we were
Yeah.
inspired by season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we took the Aperol spritzes
Aperols.
to Thailand.
And between that and the Syncope beer, we definitely we knew how to balance it.
Yeah.
Yes.
People love watching the show collectively and together, and so the idea of getting people together in a sports bar to watch it, like,
It makes
was
sense.
Fully support it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think it's the best show to gather people around and watch because it's just such a fun water cooler show, and it's just a blast. Yeah.
And this season, I think too, it's just like more action packed than ever. So I feel like it necessitates a bar, access to drinks, and like the permission to talk out loud at the screen.
And is there one moment or line that you're expecting to be memed heavily from this upcoming season?
Oh, we
Ooh,
couldn't
there's
tell
so-
you.
Oh, come on! I thought I was gonna
There's
get it.
so many.
I've
There's
been
so
down this
many.
rodeo before, so
Yeah,
you're not gonna get me.
no. Rachel talking about her problems.
Belinda.
Belinda.
I love that meme.
Mike is so great at observing the humans, isn't
Yeah.
he? It's so painfully accurate.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
there's so much in this season that I would listen to and I'd be like, oh my God, I know that person.
Mm-hmm.
I know that person. Shut up. Shut up.
So what's Thailand gonna bring that's different than the previous 2 seasons?
Thailand is a moment. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Like it is very. I mean, it's a country that's never been colonized. So there is a spirit of freedom that's there, and that taps into this sort of spirituality that's just like unfettered. And so I think it permeates everything, every scene. It feels like another character. Like it's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is. It's like Western culture kind of confronts sort of the spirituality and the philosophy of Eastern culture, and it's beautiful. And what Mike does with that is really confronting and beautiful and funny. This season, we see the guests actually sightseeing a little bit more.
Yeah.
We actually see them enjoying Thailand, and so we see a little bit more of the destination. And I think it makes the show feel
Yeah.
even bigger in scope.